How much time till we're on?
We're on, Ron.
What?
We're on the air right now.
I'm ready.
Yo, what up? Welcome to Blues News. You know who I am, man. It's your big homie Bluminati back in the building. What is good, my good people? We gonna be going over Ahsoka getting greenlit for season 2. Then we're gonna talk a little Jonathan Majors. Then we're gonna talk about Daredevil, new direction, a new creative team that Daredevil has got going on. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's get into this Ahsoka. So everybody has watched, or I don't want to say everybody, but for those of you who have watched Ahsoka season 1, I don't know how you left it. What was your feeling about it or whatever? I felt pretty good. I thought it was a pretty solid thing, involvement with Star Wars. I thought they did pretty good in bringing that character to life, bringing it from the animated version and making her live action. I thought it was real dope, real good. So now, if you are a fan of that, applaud, because you are getting a season 2. Now, the rumor has it that Ahsoka season 2 has been greenlit. So the Ahsoka season 2 to receive the official greenlit from Lucasfilm. The reliable scooper claims that the fan favorite Star Wars series will return. Ahsoka season 1 concluded with a titular character stranded in a different galaxy with Sabine Wren. Complicating matters was the return of Grand Admiral Thrawn, who managed to escape the distant galaxy and return to the primary Star Wars setting, intent on rebuilding the Galactic Empire. While fans were excited to see how these events unfolded, Ahsoka season 2 hasn't officially been ordered at Lucasfilm, at least not publicly. Now, the scooper is saying that you ain't got to worry about whether it's public or not. That shit is coming, and I'm under the assumption that I agree. That shit was probably the best thing Lucasfilm has going as of right now. Right, Mandalorian season 1, season 2 knocked it out of the park. Then they kind of went off the rails with Book of Boba Fett and season 3 of Mandalorian. But it seems like they are picking back up. Seems like they have found their mojo, so to speak, with this Ahsoka series. So it would behoove them to drop or to greenlit season 2. Now, I know they can't necessarily make plans due to the strike going on, because that's what I kind of really want to hit at. With the strike going on, they can't really make any plans, but you know, it's bound to happen. It's got to happen, because some people might say it wasn't successful. I beg to differ. I think it was a success, and the potential of the storytelling behind it. It come on, man. This storyline involving Grand Admiral Thrawn, you know, them being stranded on a whole different galaxy now. The potential use of what's going on with Baylan Skull. You know, it's a lot of threads. It's a lot of things that they can play with in this universe, this Ahsoka universe, that can tie into the big overall Star Wars universe. So what I think of, it would behoove them to do that. It would behoove them to do that. But like I said, the ongoing actor strike and the possibility of Ahsoka's storyline continuing in a Mando movie could also be happening. But I don't think they should continue this in a Mandalorian movie. Matter of fact, I don't even think they should do a Mandalorian movie. If anything, they should maybe come out with another season 4 of Mando, right? Do a season 4 of Mando and see how that works. Maybe that'll work, maybe it won't, but you got to keep this Ahsoka going episodically. I don't think you concluded in a movie. You got to do this episodically. I think that's where it works best, and then you figure out a way to spearhead her into some movie some kind of way, not as the main character, because I think that's another thing too. She doesn't necessarily need to be the main character in a movie going forward. She needs to, let's flesh her out in this series, and she could show up in the Star Wars universe in these movies things of that nature. But she doesn't necessarily need to be the main character. They could come out with the whole. It's Star Wars is a big, huge playground to play with. So if they want to play with it, play with it. You got bits and you got these pieces. You got all these Lego pieces and everything like that you can play with when it comes to Star Wars. So I think that that's what they should do. They should play with those pieces, and they'll see that the best thing going forward is to do that. So but yeah, that rumor is coming from who it is, My Time to Shine Hello, which has been on top of, I think it's a female. I think it's a woman, and she has been on top of her shit when it comes to leaks and things of that nature. She is up on it. It's up on it. So oh, don't forget, Ewan McGregor also he thinks, or he would like to have Obi-Wan season 2. He would like an Obi-Wan season 2. Season 1 just didn't cut it for me. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But why not? Let's give it another go. Let's give it another go. Obi-Wan season 2. Star Wars, Lucasfilms. Salute to y'all, man. Y'all might be able to turn some things around, get the fans back excited, and have that anticipation going for you. So yeah, that is Ahsoka. The rumor of Ahsoka season 2 being greenlit, and by the time y'all watching this, if you're not watching it live, if you're watching on the replay, it might be some news that come out to say that it is greenlit. You know what I'm saying? Could be. Hopefully, this strike is hopefully we're in the last week of the strike. Hopefully, to my understanding, it's some positive things going on with the talks, and we can get some entertainment going on, because it's been a long time this strike has been going on. So yeah, let's keep it moving. Next up, y'all let me know in the comments, man, how y'all feel about that, the Ahsoka season 2 being greenlit. Next up, let's talk this Jonathan Majors, JM, the homie JM. Apologize. So Jonathan Majors movie has been pulled. You know, a lot of people saying he caught an L in court the week before last. I don't necessarily see that as an L, but a lot of people say he caught an L. But his movie Magazine Dreams, Jonathan Majors movie Magazine Dreams, which was supposed to be a holiday release, is now off the schedule the whole way through. You know, with everything going on with the strike, because that's another thing too. A lot of people talking about, oh, it's because of the legal troubles. This could be due to the strike. This movie could be one of those Oscar-worthy movies, and they need the actor behind it to push it. You know what I'm saying? But you can't do that with the strike going on. So, and also, you know what I'm saying, whether I'm not saying he's guilty, because I don't believe he's guilty in this. I think, you know, some other powers that be involved in what's going on, but he does have legal drama going on. You know what I'm saying? So Deadline reports that the Searchline Pictures film, which earned critical praise when it premiered at Sundance earlier this year, will no longer be premiering in theaters on December 8th. Like I said, it's supposed to be around holidays release. A new release date also hasn't been scheduled, which could spell more jeopardy for the film in the future. And this comes amid Major's ongoing legal battle regarding domestic violence charges levied against him by his ex-girlfriend, Grace Jabari, who herself was arrested but not charged with assault charges, which is weird. They arrested her, but the DA's office is saying they're not pursuing charges against her. They're not gonna prosecute. That's weird. Why? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's that, and that's what I mean by the powers that be. Something is not right. You get arrested for same thing. So he gets arrested, he gets charged, booked, and prosecuted, going to court for it. She gets arrested. They don't want to pursue charges. something ain't right in the ointment. Something is fishy. Something stink, man. This happened Wednesday before they were dropped by Manhattan prosecutors the following day. The prosecutor's office press secretary Doug Cohen told CBS News New York that the case against Jabari was dropped because it lacks prosecutorial merit and considers the case now closed and sealed. I don't see how it lacks prosecutorial merit if it's evidence of her striking him, right? It's evidence of him having injuries just like she has injuries. So let's get down to the bottom of it. Are y'all so hell-bent on arresting this black man that y'all don't want to prosecute this? I hate to make it a black-white thing, but this little white woman? Is that what it is? Is it a race thing? Or is this supposed to be about justice? Right? Both things can happen. You can, I mean, I don't know if it has ever happened, but can both people go to court and be prosecuted at the same time? I don't know. But I would like to know the rule behind that. I would like an answer on that. Can that happen? You know what I'm saying? Can one person be prosecuted? And if there's evidence for both, right? And we just trying to get, because at the end of it, let's say Jonathan Majors goes to trial, come to find out he didn't do it, and she was the one behind it. She started everything, right? Do they now go and open up a case against her, or has the statute of limitation passed because y'all didn't want to prosecute? All these things is stuff running through my head. I don't know. I'm just asking questions. You know what I'm saying? So his next court date is November 29th, during which fans and court watchers alike can finally get some answers as far as Majors' level of guilt or innocence in the case. Currently, Majors can still be seen on Disney Plus's Loki, which stars the Marvel Machine, which shows that the Marvel Machine has dropped him from the role as Kang the Conqueror. While Loki was filmed well in advance of Majors' legal woes, Disney and Marvel have had ample time to make a decision regarding the fate of Majors in the MCU. So far, though, they have remained silent, probably because they might be waiting to see what comes out in the trial. I think they're silent because they know something. They know more. I think they've seen more evidence than we've seen. They've got the people to look at some things. You know what I'm saying? By crook or by hook, they went and got the evidence. You know what I'm saying? And I think they're betting their money that he comes out innocent. That would be my belief. A big machine like Disney, they not playing when it comes to the product that they're putting out. So they would go and do their due diligence on. Well, you will hope. Let me say that you would hope that they will go there and do their due diligence on a person involved in their business. So, but yeah, man. Like I said, I don't know if his film being dropped is due to his legal battle or if it's just due to, you know what I'm saying, Disney's whole makeup and shift of things going forward due to the strike and all of that. You got other films being pushed back. You got Pixar's Elio, which was originally set to come out March 1st, 2024. Disney's live action Snow White, which is also being pushed back. It was supposed to come out March 22nd, 2024. And it will now release March 21st, 2025. And with Elio releasing June 13th, 2025. Is this just a reshifting or you know what I'm saying? Calibrating of their slate that they got coming out 2025, or are people just talking shit about Jonathan Majors and trying to use this as a hit piece on Jonathan Majors? I would, you know what I'm saying? I think people want to know. I think, you know what I'm saying, this case is kind of crazy. To me, it seems open and shut based off of the evidence that I've seen, but we haven't seen the full book, you know what I'm saying? But the evidence that has trickled out, it seems open and shut to me. You got witnesses and all these other people on Jonathan Major's side saying this, you know what I'm saying? And all we're getting from the prosecutor side is we've got some people from back in the day that say Jonathan Majors was mean to them. That's it. No, not that he used to hit on people, none of that. He was just a mean guy. So that's the way I'm leaning. I don't want to be biased or anything like that, but to me, this is a misuse of the legal system. To me, in my eyes. But what do I know? What do I know? So yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about Jonathan Majors movie taking off the release date. Is it much to do about nothing? Movie's called Magazine Dreams. I think it was about him being a bodybuilder or something like that. Magazine Dreams. Everybody loved it at Sundance. Critically acclaimed at Sundance. Which that don't necessarily mean nothing, but you know, it means something. It don't mean something, but it means something. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, share, subscribe, comment, leave your comments. Next up, let's keep this moving. Daredevil, Born Again. Disney just, can't get out of their own way. It seems can't get out of their own way. But this is it is I would say a ray of hope, shining light, so to speak, with Disney and what they're doing. This is coming from Empire. Says Daredevil Born Again hires new showrunner plus Justin Benson and Aaron Moorhead to direct. When shooting on Marvel Disney Plus series Daredevil Born Again was suspended as the actor strike began, it soon became clear that this wasn't the only issue facing the show. News arrived earlier this month that the Marvel team was looking to make some major changes behind the scenes with head writers Chris Ord and Matt Cameron let go from the series. The directors who had been working on the show were also released from their contracts, and now Dario Scardapane will serve as the showrunner, with directors Justin Benson and Aaron Moorhead taking over for any reshoots in the remainder of the episodes. The series will see Charlie Cox's lawyer Vigilante and Vincent D'Onofrio's villainous Kingpin lead their own series after appearing in other MCU shows, had reportedly been leaning too far into a procedural direction. Scardapane, who has worked on shows such as Jack Ryan and Netflix versions of The Punisher, from which John Bernthal will be crossing over in a new show as Frank Castle, is turning it into a more serialized show, taking a tone closer to the grittier feel of the Netflix original. Duh. That's what's supposed to happen. Big homie Dre, what it do, man? What's up, Dre, Mac? That's what's supposed to happen. You're supposed to take what worked before and expand on it. I don't know why these new creative geniuses who claim to be creative geniuses don't understand. You take what works and expand on it. You don't deconstruct what works and try to start over. That doesn't work. It might work on a one-off, but when you're trying to grow a successful IP, a successful brand that people are already familiarized with, you don't deconstruct. You don't try to change it up to fit a modern audience. You look at what audience brought you here, fuck with them, expand with them, and hopefully that brings in a newer audience. You get more audience when you fuck with the ones you came with. What's the saying? Dance with the one you came with. You know what I'm saying? When you come to the party, dance with the one you came with. Don't that make sense? Don't leave that person out. You leave that person out, when you go home, it's gonna be some smoke in the city when you go home. If you don't dance with the person you came with, you dance with all the other people, but you don't dance with them. Come on. This is simple mathematics, man. Benson and Moorhead, meanwhile, have Marvel experience thanks to their work on Moon Knight and Loki Season 2. They'll combine previously shot material with new footage. This also marks Marvel heading into a more traditional model of TV creation with a showrunner such as Scardapane and a more overall charge of the series. The plan is still to make 18 episodes to span 2 seasons. Okay, so they're saying that these 18 episodes will span 2 seasons. I thought it was going to be 1 season with 18 episodes. That's what impression I was under. So that's kind of new news to me. But yeah, Disney, Marvel, whatever, you need a showrunner. You need somebody who understands the character, you need a general. Which is telling me, which is crazy. All of these shows, and probably the reason why a lot of them failed, is because you didn't have a quarterback. You didn't have a general. You didn't have somebody to galvanize the troops and make everything cohesive. regular TV works because they got the general. You got, because every episode might have a different director, right? Every episode might be a new director. When you watch serialized TV, if you look at them credits, it might be a whole new director. That showrunner don't change though, because that showrunner knows what's going on when it comes to these characters, this brand, this IP. That showrunner is in charge of all of that. The overall story. You're not finna come in, switch up shit just because you the new director for the day, or you the new writer for the day. That ain't finna happen. Oh, we want Daredevil to do this. Oh, we want Daredevil to do that. Nah, man. I'm the showrunner. This is the plan. This the playbook right here. We running plays out of my playbook, not yours. Leave your playbook at home. We running these plays. You see what I'm saying? So if you don't have that coach, if you don't have that general, quarterback, whatever you want to call it, you're gonna get a mishmash, incohesive mess, which is what we've basically been getting when it comes to these Marvel Plus shows. Marvel Plus, these MCU Disney Plus shows. So that's a good thing. I'm kind of excited about that. Now I'm a little bit more intrigued with the Daredevil, because honestly, after seeing Daredevil and She-Hulk, I wasn't really looking forward to what was going on with Daredevil. Maybe I was gonna check for it to see Kingpin or something like that, but I really wasn't checking for Daredevil going forward. I really wasn't, because if the tone wasn't gonna be like the Netflix tone, I wasn't gonna check for it. So this brings a level of excitement. It might get me back into the mood and everything like that when it comes to Daredevil. And you know what? Since they are doing Echo, an Echo, hopefully I would love for them to go back and retool Echo. Right? If we're gonna get Echo, give me a hard-nosed, gritty Echo. Give me a dope story with Echo, 6 episodes. You know what I'm saying? Something that would connect to this Daredevil, connect with Kingpin, connect with, you know what I'm saying? Give me something gritty. Don't make it no cheese fest or anything like that. Give me something that is really dope. Appreciate it, Pam. Appreciate the subscribe. Appreciate it. Give me something that you know what I'm saying, works alongside this Daredevil that runs parallel with Daredevil. Especially when Kingpin is the one that's you know what I'm saying, the linchpin into it all. So if you're gonna give me a gritty Daredevil, don't deviate with a Disney-fied Echo. And I think that's the issue. I think Disney needs to understand the Disney-fied shit needs to stay over here. We finna get gritty. MCU is gritty. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Certain aspects of the MCU is gritty. Yeah, we can have fun. We can have a wholehearted, you know what I'm saying, movie or whatever, but we need to be able to pick our pockets and throw dirt in it and make it gritty and grimy. Daredevil is a gritty, grimy, hard-nosed, hard-charging character. He doesn't need to be prancing around doing the walk of shame with She-Hulk. That he don't need to be doing it. Thor don't need to turn into a goofball frat boy. He don't need to be doing that, right? Stick to what you know, man. Talk to us. Talk to the audience. That's an poll the audience, man. These politicians do polls all day long. Not that they listen to the polls, you know what I'm saying, but they do polls just to check the temperature of what's going on. Marvel, Disney, when is the last time you checked the temperature to see what's going on out here in these streets, man? You think just because you look at a Comic-Con and you see everybody cosplaying and such that's what's hot in the streets? When it comes to television or movies, no. That don't mean that them dudes gonna show up or those people gonna show up to watch your movies or your TV show. They just like dressing up as Daredevil or whoever the flavor of the week is for cosplay at that time. Check the temperature, man. Do some random anonymous polls. You ain't even gotta let people know it's you. You ain't got, you know what I'm saying? Us as YouTubers, we check algorithms and analytics all the time just to see, to check the temperature of our video. Y'all need to do the same. do the same. If I got to go up and change my thumbnail because the shit ain't working, you should have to go change your thumbnail too because the shit ain't working. If my content inside my video ain't working and I got to go change it up, people telling me, nah, this ain't it, fam. Y'all need to go change y'all shit because nah, that ain't it, fam. For real, for real. But yeah, man, that's Blues News. That's all I got for you. I appreciate everybody who checked in on me. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this Daredevil Born Again. Are y'all hyped with this new direction, actually having a showrunner, maybe getting some things back on track? Because, you know, and before I go, with Marvel now doing some kind of creative reshuffling and actually sitting back and saying, shit, we done fucked up in certain places. Can we get Blade proper? Can we get some proper Blade movement going on? You know what I'm saying? Mahershala Ali is only but so old. You know what I'm saying? But so young. Let me say that. But so young. How long you gonna make the brother wait before he can go and do a movie? Come on, man. Y'all got to do better. Got to do better. But yeah, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, man. I am your homie, Blue Minati. This has been Blues News. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here. And I'm out, man. Peace.
Son.